everyone, it's Liam Caddison here, and we're reacting to more My Hero Academia, or not so much in this case, with Deku leaving UA, for the safety, of course, of everyone, especially with the, you know, exposure, well, kind of exposure, really, to One for All, and, of course, how Shigaraki is going to be after that anyways. So, yeah, but this arc that we are on basically with what looks like it's going to be a more, you know, vigilante-esque arc for Deku. It's going to be very interesting to explore. Like I said, especially with Deku leaving UA. And yeah, it's going to be very, very interesting to go about with these, with how we're going to conclude things with Season 6, especially with a bunch of villains that, of course, broke out of Tartarus as well as other areas, of course, as we had at the end of episode 15, I think it was, or not so much the end of episode 15, but you get the idea. But yes, Season 6 has just been really, really, really phenomenal. I've really enjoyed it, and yeah, I mean, even away from where we began, I guess you could say the ramifications still are going to be reeling, and I feel like that's going to be the case, of course, for the duration of Season 6, maybe leading into Season 7, so... But it's just been really, really well done, and, you know, every episode has just been insane. Even, like, the recap episode has just been really, really, like, depressing and all of that, especially, you know, learning about certain fatalities and all that jazz. But yeah, it was really, really great stuff. Really good focus on Hawks' backstory with the Todorokis. And of course, like I said, with Deku making the choice to leave UA. You know, going to UA was his dream, but dreams shatter, especially with Shigaraki out there, right? So... yeah, but I'm excited to get into the first of 3 episodes. Of course, last time for Season 6, because we've got episodes 22 and 23, and then 24 and 25, and then we're moving on to Season 7. What I might do with Season 7, because I am aware that I'll be, you know, in sync at some point during the course of Season 7 with the dub. What I'm probably going to be doing is... I'll still do the 3 by 3 episodes. So what will happen, you know, for example, episodes 6 to 9, for example. It's not a prediction of when I'm going to be caught up, but just throwing it out there. Once I've completed that, I'll of course wait a couple of weeks until, you know, we get to, I guess, episode 12, and then I can do episodes 10 to 12, and then of course wait until episode 15 drops, and then, you know, etc, until of course we do come to this point in Season 7, where it's going to be the last 3-parter, and then of course episodes 22 to 23, and then 24 to 25. So yeah, but yeah, with that said, why don't we get into the first of 3 episodes for My Hero Academia, episode 19 of Season 6. Let's go.
Heroes were once the most admired people in our society. But now, we've become lawless.
Deku's done.
Looks like a huge villain.
I was gonna say, isn't that something that he made a mention of in the first ever episode? I don't know. I think it is. The first ever episode of My Hero Academia.
Are protecting themselves, which is why I'll channel this joke. If we keep it light, they'll see things our way.
You're delusional.
Whatever, let's go. Word is there's a bunch of people in
It's been a while since we saw, like, Wish.com Deku. Come on.
Monsters like that could take down a pro. You don't want to face them. They're barely even human.
I mean, we even saw the civilians take it upon themselves.
We don't put faith in heroes anymore. And you're not stupid enough to think you could force us to leave our homes, right, kid?
Oh, boy.
What I'm saying is that
I'm assuming it's the big villain that Deku saw. Oh, wait, is that Muscular? Oh, no.
Let's go. I'm
Shit.
ready to play.
The murderer! You don't stand a chance! Run!
Move. We don't take orders from you.
I'm trying to keep you from dying! Not good.
Yeah, they're dead meat. shit.
At maximum power, I won't be able to move for a while. But
Gotta give it all you got, really, right?
sometimes a man's gotta do what a man's gotta do!
Yeah.
The most important thing a hero can have when the world is going to hell around them is fortitude to keep fighting! I'm gonna shake your breath!
Holy fucking shit! Did he just rip through him? Holy shit!
Muscular. No wonder the fourth user's danger sense kept going off.
I just want to experience that rush again. You got me addicted to it when we threw down last time.
Yeah, well, he's a lot more
I
stronger
can't get
now.
enough of
Oh,
that
shit.
feeling.
He's a lot more stronger now, so I
Why
wouldn't
not
try
jump
your
straight
luck.
to the roof?
Shit.
There's something familiar about his voice. Who is he?
Well, I'm glad that you didn't pick it up, because
Was that
Muscular
overboard?
surely did.
Yeah, too much of my smokescreen. You exceeded the controllable limit.
Okay,
Careful not to let someone use your own attack against you. That's how you lose.
Izuku. Remember how your first battle with him went?
Where
Nice
the
danger
hell are you
sense.
going?
Fourth, predict his moves with danger sense.
Oh, this is baller. I'm not gonna lie, this is incredible. Like, especially with the tools at his dispersal.
And what would you regret?
Not enjoying every thrill life has to offer to the max.
You
Oh,
don't think there was another path for you? Gotoi Masuji?
oh
Nope,
yeah.
Not a chance.
Didn't realize how strong Shindo's vibrate truly is.
You think you're so clever?
I mean, yeah, he
Calling.
is.
45% impact!
Fucking hell, he murdered him. He's clapping him. Oh boy, this guy's getting murdered. You just love the contrast between season 3 and now.
Hero Course third year, Itajiro Toteki. Hero name, Boomerang Man. Katsubutsu
Boomerang
Academy Hero
Man,
Course
wow.
third year, Shikui Makabe. Hero name, Mr. Smith.
Mr. Smith.
Hey, up
Mr.
there.
Smith, I need you.
He fought like a different person. Was it really the same kid?
I'd say 3 seasons of development has, changed him.
What do you want?
Holy
You have any
shit,
spare
that's
Iron
insane.
Maidens?
Maidens? Wait, that's one of the escapees!
Please restrain him.
Hold on!
I am getting a dark Spider-Man vibe here, just with Deku.
Good to hear you. Just wanted to check in. How's Midoriya? Fine. Here with me now.
Gotta go. Sorry.
Or at least he was.
No rest.
He ran off again. He doesn't want
Quirk to reinforce your physique from the inside out, which is why your limbs weren't completely shattered like before. In short, the injuries are similar, but your frame was more prepared for them this time.
Yeah, like,
Nevertheless, your body
we're not
won't
falling
keep
down
bouncing
here.
back. You still need to be careful.
Pay for the school.
I'm not going back to UA.
What do you mean?
Oh, there we go. There's that decision.
I thought he might say that.
Oh.
No matter what.
You're here because you couldn't beat those villains. Don't throw your life away.
I'll get stronger.
Holy
I have loved
shit.
watching you grow into a hero.
That's why. I have to go now.
To make other
Don't you
people
worry.
smile.
I'll always come home to you.
Oh.
From now on. Whereabouts. In fact, I already plan to design our operation around him.
Oh, damn.
Right. We'll follow at an appropriate distance.
Is that the way he holds his phone? Seriously?
Have to kill a person in order to save them. Be sure to remember that.
Oh.
Whatever you decide to do.
I had a feeling that he would take the cloak from Gran Torino. I just didn't want to speculate on if it meant from his corpse. Peak Just peek.
We have to stop All for One. I have to.
Peek! That's just peak, though. That lineup. Jesus. I mean, it is a very, very difficult decision that Deku's had to make. But I think I even did make a mention about it in the last episode. It's not just the fact that Shigaraki has the urge to find One for All, as well as All for One, of course. But it's also the casualties that were sustained during the event. You just reflect on how many people got absolutely murdered. Well, not literally, because a few people literally did get murdered midnight. Crust. But yeah, I mean, it's thinking about the others as well. And you know, for Deku, yeah, for Deku, it is a very, very selfless thing he has to do, even if it hurts, because he doesn't want anyone like Uraraka or Bakugo to die, and that's what he feels like he is going to enable if he stays at UA. So yeah, but yeah, it was very, very interesting to get a few pieces of development in this episode, like especially with Deku now, well, unlocking another quirk from the previous wielders of One for All with the 6 users smokescreen quirk, which, you know, is pretty cool, and you can't lie. So yeah. I mean, it's going to be advantageous when you're fighting your enemies, like against Muscular. So yeah. And the way he was able to adapt, like he made the comparison to use his quirks like a tool. It works really, really well, the way he was able to adapt very, very swiftly. So yeah, but it's not just advantageous, of course, to blindside you know, people like Muscular, for example, but it's also a way to keep your identity concealed, which, you know, if your mask flies off, yeah, that is kind of a bummer. So the smokescreen can kind of be a bit of a helping hand there. So it is very interesting, though, that he is trying to keep that whole because there are going to be people who know of his voice, like Muscular and all of that, and Shigaraki's going to know, so there are going to be villains who are going to know who he is. So yeah, because at the end of the day, you know, but I feel like this is more so going to lean towards the public rather than the villains. Because, like I said, the villains have an idea, like, oh, I remember that voice. But it's more so of the public, especially with the, you know, debacle about, hey, what was going on with that One for All talk on when, you know, facing Shigaraki. So I think this is more so to kind of quiet down the public, the journalists and all of that. There are going to be people who he's going to finally tell this truth to, like his classmates, like his mom, like everyone that he's close to. But in terms of the public eye, it's going to be hush hush. But Shigaraki's still going to come for him. So yeah. But I think it's more so high, like, you know, let's just keep the I don't want the public to get involved, especially if it means their safety is going to get compromised too. So this whole idea of concealing your identity is a really, really great way to try and mitigate any kind of damage that might come to the journalists and all that shit when Shigaraki tries to look for him. So yeah, but it is great that Deku isn't working alone. He's got a baller team. He's got a baller team with Endeavor, with All Might, Hawks, and Best Genius. It's a really, really nice team, isn't it? So, but I mean, of course, All Might can't really hero it up anymore, can he? So, yeah. but he still knows what it takes to be a hero. He has been the #1 hero for eons, so his contribution isn't exactly, you know, mitigated with the fact that he can't hero it up anymore. So yeah, but I still need to see Bakugo and Todoroki's reaction in regards to Deku leaving UA. So, but yeah, it is really, really good to see, because you did see Hawks and Endeavor have a little bit of a communication with Deku early on. So, yeah, but yeah, we get to see that like lineup, and it's just like perfect. So yeah, but yeah, it was also very interesting to see Deku Light Grant, because we did we did see them during the provisionals, didn't we? A long time ago in season 3, of course. And it was really, really great to see how things were going in regards to them trying to quiet down the masses as well. So before, you know, Grant nearly got annihilated, thanks, you know, Deku saving him. So yeah. But yeah, again, it's further seeing how the civilians are just done. Like, they are not going to, they're not going to budge whatsoever when it comes to you know, this advice that Grant is trying to give to, and this optimistic outlook that he's trying to give to the citizens. So yeah. But I did really, really love the confrontation as well with Muscular. I absolutely cannot, I mean, I say I cannot believe it, and yet, obviously, it's believable in a sense. I mean, yeah, it's been 3 seasons since Muscular and Deku had that little match, but still, to see how Deku murdered him, essentially, he clapped him so bad, it's absolutely impressive, because obviously Muscular, when it came to hit Deku facing him before, it was pulling teeth, but this is just, yeah, the only thing that was grounding Deku was Deku's trying to, like, attempt to understanding Muscular, so he tried to get a bit of an understandability on, you know, why he is the way he is in terms of his methods and all that shit, so but Muscular's not going to be reasoned with anytime soon, so there is just, it's, as Deku said, it's inevitable that it's just going to come down to this. No amount of persuasion or anything like that is going to deter Muscular, so instead he's just going to get clapped real bad, and he did. So that was just really, really cool stuff, I'm not going to lie. So yeah, but yeah, why don't we get into this next episode of My Hero Academia with episode number 20? Let's go. Come on. There we go. Just need to double click something.
Before they...
There she is!
Shit.
The monster!
Shit. Oh my god, the gadget!
I'm just heading to the shelter! I wasn't doing anything!
What the hell?!
This. Please.
Wow.
Someone who looks like that shouldn't be out this late.
What were we supposed to think?
Let's not jump the gun!
You think things will go back to normal?
I'll make sure of it.
Oh. You can see how much heart Deku has.
Pork cutlets to keep your energy levels up.
Oh my god!
Thanks, I appreciate it.
The eyes! I love how there is still semblances of Deku there, but obviously he's a bit more broken up than normal.
Followed suit. Shimura was next. And En. All of them agreed. But we need everyone's support to bring its true strength to light.
Come on, guys. Stop sulking into the wall.
No choice but to leave the future to the ninth. You must realize this. It's why you
He's
appeared
our
here
best
to begin
hope,
with.
no matter what.
Be honest. You really think you can bring an end to this?
I do. It's why One for All exists.
Look,
It
the
was born
OG
out of my
is having
defiance.
full faith.
But the power only became what it is because you were willing to reach out.
Exact. I was going to make a mention. If the OG is wanting to reach out, then... Because he was petrified that you would do something, and instead you reached for your hand, and...
The true power of One for All must be harnessed.
Holy sh...
Hang on, boy. We're accelerating now.
Oh,
Right.
damn. You could also get a kind of Rise of Skywalker... No, Last Jedi? Yeah. No, Rise of Skywalker vibe from that.
Disgraces!
Uh-oh.
Get out of here!
Well, what's your so-called help?
If you'd caught Shigaraki and the others when you were supposed to, these criminals would still be locked in their prison!
Are you shitting me?
You turned it into hell!
Are we seriously doing a damned if you do, damned if you don't shit?
Did you see them?
Created a monster!
Stay away from us! See, your face makes me
Oh,
sick.
Genus.
Fake hero!
Don't you ever show up here again!
I swear to God, though, it's damned if you
Is that
do,
so?
damned if you don't. It's like, pick a bloody side. I mean, yeah, what they've done is, like, it can be a bit At least they're arresting the villains, and now you're chastising them for arresting the villains.
Hatred's such an important component in this.
The force of that feeling is vital. With 8 people's minds fighting back inside One for All, you need a powerful will to overcome them.
Yeah. It's just like a lot of people just
All for
clawing
One has
at the
been
door,
chasing
and
One
how
for
long
All,
can you...
His younger brother.
Yeah.
For generations at this point, Benny. I'm going off my gut here, but despite everything, doesn't it seem like the guy's always laughing?
Yeah, creepy.
Perhaps his heart is just empty.
Whatever the
I mean,
case,
that is also
no
a
villain we
factor,
found
but-
has information.
Mattress. Night-eye. I'm trying.
Oh. Holy damn, what?
What was that?
Not good.
Little boy dressed in green. You're coming with me.
Holy shit, who?
Then this seeker with ties to him.
Don't move a muscle.
It's game time.
This sniper was hired by All for One.
Oh. Yeah, things just got more interesting for Deku.
Colleagues, though she was my senior. Of course, I'm trying to track her down as well.
What?
But Deku, if the two of you ever cross paths, run like hell.
Run.
Fast as you can.
It's her, a former Public Safety Commission hero.
Uh-huh. What the fuck is going on with her quirk? Holy shit!
She destroyed my secure communicator. That'll signal All Might, Hawks, and the others that something is wrong.
Bullets. She has the ability to make them into any shape her heart desires. See, her two-tone hair gets mashed together like epoxy putty, which then hardens into her ammunition. I'm talking curving bullets, hollow point bullets. Sky's the limit.
That is
Her quirk is
insane.
a rifle.
About 1 kilometer ahead. Her range is triple that. No point trying to evade her bullets and outrun her.
Holy shit, this is an intense fight though between her and oh my god.
That's
The way her body is
dodged more than one bullet.
Oh.
Where's Pops?
Find him.
What is wrong with this guy?
Ah, an erstwhile hero. The lovely
Holy
Lady
shit, the
Nicole.
towering essence for all
It's an
for
honor
one.
to
I agreed to be your pawn. He told the others to go wild. So why am I the only one whose freedom comes at a price?
Because you once killed a hero, an ally.
I'm guessing
You
that's why
also
she's locked
desire
up.
the destruction of this failed society. Hired for the job.
It's even still okay.
Consider this
Oh,
power
boy.
in advance.
Airwalk.
Oh my
Nice.
god.
I have a mission to complete.
Just to make things easier for her to capture Deku. She's insane. I mean, I wouldn't say insane, but the way her quirk is just horrific. Like, especially using the, hair and Yeesh. I am surprised that All For One hasn't really taken Overhaul's quirk, to be fair, because I feel like that is a... Like, especially with how vulnerable Overhaul is at the minute. I feel like that is that would just add on, if anything. I'm just very curious about Lady the Gaunt, because, I mean, there is that idea that her and Hawks knew each other, that, she killed a hero, which is probably why she ended up in Tartarus. I'm not sure. But she did, but there was that confirmation that she did kill a hero, so, yeah. But also with the fact that her body is just one essential sniping quirk, I guess you could say, because her elbows are essentially it's insane. It is insane. And then the way she's able to twist her hair around and how it's able to not just, make into just your average bullet or whatever, but it can be molded into any kind that really fits her purpose, to be fair. So it's just really, really insane, as well as the fact that you had All For One approach her with such intrigue. As well as the fact that he did give her a little bit of a helping hand, I guess you could say. So, yeah. But I am very curious as well to why she or what she plans to do in regards to Overhaul. Like, what is the deal there? So, yeah. But yeah, it was just very, very interesting as well to just have the, second brother seemingly, I guess, turn his head away from the wall. Or the second user turn his head away from the wall. From the first, and not just that though, but we were able to see that like kind of union between the first user and the second user. So, yeah, but it was just very, very interesting to see how that story came about with him rescuing, the brother, All For One's brother. And it could have been a situation where the brother could have been an enemy and all of that. So yeah, but instead he reached out his hand and all of that and rescued him and it saved his skin, really. So yeah. And it was just very, very interesting to see how things would come about in terms of entrusting Deku. Like, there's all this talk about him trying to save Shigaraki, and you go back to that event where he saves the brother of All For One, and you just don't know if he's a good person but that's the idea, isn't it? You just don't know what is going to happen. But there is that like instinct of, being a hero, having a helping hand to this person who, could have just played you like a fiddle in terms of being a prisoner and all that jazz. But there's that helping hand. So, and if the majority of the crowd is having that trust, despite the fact that there is this like greater desire to see Shigaraki die rather than to save him, if they have this full trust to Deku, then it is something to consider, like, because otherwise Shigaraki has won if we do not put our faith to Deku. But it is a very, very interesting dramatics to see when it comes to discussing the I guess pros and cons to entrusting Deku to be the be all end all of all this. So yeah. But we still don't know who or what should I say his quirk is. But it does seem to it does seem like he is going to be appearing in a little bit of a fight. So yeah, but as we saw with that lineup, like I said, it was giving you the fight. It was giving you Rey and all the Jedi vibes in my mind. Like, I am all a Jedi. So, but I mean, to be fair, that wouldn't be a surprise given how, well, it's funny considering how this show does pull quite a bit from Star Wars, but it also pulls quite a bit from you know, I guess the Marvel universe. I mean, you've got twice with the whole Deadpool thing, and Deku's essentially Spider-Man personified. Like, even his mannerisms, like, yeah, like I said, even though that he has been a bit more tortured and he is still he is hurting and all that jazz, he's still able to try and put on a bit of a smile, and there are certain Deku mannerisms in there that, you know, we are so accustomed to. But there's no doubt that he is now coated with this bleaker outlook and all of that, that he is no longer the same character he was in season 1. There is a bit more of a depressed vibe to his character. So, and it really helps with the art, look, with the color, or the coloring, should I say, the lowered saturation of the world to kind of exemplify how evil has really taken a toll at the minute, and how heroes are, like, just not trusted. Even, like, I just find it funny though, like, you had that crowd who was basically chastising you know, the heroes for arresting that villain, when they were, like, chastising them for not arresting Shigaraki, and now they're arresting a villain, and it's like, pick a freaking side, for crying out loud. But yeah, I mean, it's just really, really great to see how, yeah, despite the fact that Deku has changed, there are still certain mannerisms there, especially when he was comforting that that person that was targeted in the beginning, and how, you know, he made sure that she was okay and all of that. He didn't just, like, shoo the villains away and was like, okay, find your own way back, don't get in trouble again. He goes. He made sure to stick with her until All Might could escort her. So yeah. So, you know, I really, really do like the little semblances of Deku being there. So yeah, but yeah, I'm very intrigued to see this fight though go down between Nugget and Deku, because I mean, it is like it's just very, very interesting. Like, we've got this, like, sniping battle. Well, I wouldn't say sniping battle, but we got the sniper trying to target Deku and all of that, and it's just a very, very tasty prospect. But it's also filled with so much intrigue about her story, really, about why you know, Najin would need overhaul, essentially. Especially in the current predicament that he is in and all of that. So, yeah. Because I am very interested with the fact that he's not able to use his quirk, as well as the fact that he is showing signs of the fact that he is not there mentally. Yeah, it is very, very interesting to see, you know, okay, why is she using, why is the need for overhaul? So yeah, as well as the fact that, you know, her body, I mean, it's just kind of horrific, isn't it? It's pretty graphic, like, in terms of her being able to exploit parts of her hair, or, like I said, the bloody sniper for her arm. It's just really, really insane. So yeah, let's get into the final episode then, of this trilogy of MHA episodes. It's episode 21. So with that said, let's go. Hang on. There we go.
This doesn't change our job. Look at him. The #1 hero we knew and feared died a long time ago.
Yeah, guess you're right.
Oh shit. But he said even if he has to
Step
die.
aside.
No way.
the line of fire and keep her from guessing my path. Then, get close! My speeds with One For All have gotten faster, and as long as she's not quicker than me, I can
Animation just peak.
Jump on her before it's easier to lock onto my location instead of calculating my path.
Oh my god.
And as the distance shrinks, it's harder for the Fourth to warn about consecutive shots. In that case, 6 full
There we
blasts!
go, yes. Really put a dent in the works with the smoke screen.
I can see what you're attempting to do right now.
Oh.
But this plan is beyond your current abilities.
Oh
You
my
said so
god.
yourself.
First off, you need to be able to do 2 things at once without concentration.
He's going back to... Awesome. He's going back to the, program. Okay, awesome. Oh my god. The eye as well. What the shit is... Oh man.
What's he playing at? Cheeky brat! Hiding in a...
He's an evil tyrant hell-bent on controlling people! I don't get it! You used to be a hero!
She's gonna be conflicted, isn't she?
The just world you've been sold is a lie. You've been brainwashed. You'll need
level.
Oh shit!
I'm behind?
I was exhausted. I killed so many.
Oh my
All to
god,
keep our
many.
citizens. Human society works best if people have faith in heroes. I was a cog in the state-run machine that upheld that trust.
Wow.
Wait! We haven't done anything yet!
And no, it doesn't matter. You're gonna... Holy shit!
Maintain the set. Sure, but only if you kids have been good.
Yeah. You can't put on that front.
In the hope that public-facing heroes have brought the world.
If this is the only way, then what does the future hold for us?
You can quit.
Oh, she's gonna kill...
Chairman, you were a strong leader.
Shit! Holy fuck! I'm guessing that's gonna lock her up.
Fools will be chewed up and spit out. All for One's future makes more sense than that.
Jeez. That is depressing.
The hell? He's mapping my movements from the trajectory of the bullets.
Oh my god. Spider-Man totally.
Even in midair, he's managing to avoid major damage to his joints. He's focused on predicting and evading my attacks. Fine then. I'll give him more to think about.
Oh.
Is that Chisaki?
Yeah. Bait. Shit. Shit.
Your conscience is destroyed. Give you too much to think about and it'll slow you down. That's when you're mine.
Holy shit.
By repeating emotion over difficult force! There's something everyone my age has seen. All Might, the symbol of peace.
Insane.
Moving faster than a speeding bullet.
And that's what he's doing right now.
100%!
In time.
We're not finished!
And even now, he still has built up strength from Fajin stored in one leg.
Yeah. He's really killing it.
In All For One's future, your first bullet would have hit my spine and paralyzed me.
To take him out the equation completely.
So you know what needs to be brought into the light. It's not too late for you to fight on our side. I know the heart of a hero.
Let's go, Nagant. Come on.
Incredible. No! You are a hero.
What the fuck?
Quirk you are blessed with is to blame. What a pathetic life you've led, dear Lady Nagant.
You cruel son of a... Yeah, she's dead. Oh my god.
I won't let you die!
Okay, I thought we were gonna have another Gwen Stacy moment.
It's because of All For One's manipulation! If you fought against that kid, then you should understand that now too! It's not too late for you, okay? You don't have to throw everything
Oh my god,
away!
it's someone who
Please
was a
tell me you realize
yeah,
that. Help us create a future you can be
who was
proud
essentially a mentor
Take
to
control
him.
of your own...
So how is it? You still have so much hope in your eyes.
We have to have hope.
This chaos. In 2 months. At a mansion in Ivory Woods. I was supposed to bring the boy there. How do you still keep going?
Because there was someone who helped me out.
Yep. When he was... Oh my god.
I'm an optimistic guy.
There is a stark difference to him and...
Remember Eri, right? What you did to her?
Eri? Oh, yeah, the girl. If I had her, she could rewind the old man.
You want forgiveness from somebody?
Holy shit, Deku.
Apologize to Eri. And in return, I'll fulfill Nagant's promise.
Oh, you too, by the looks of it.
Oh, shit.
All for one.
Oh, he's going to... Oh, man. Oh, shit. Yeah, he pissed. I mean, you could see it... Well, not see, but you could hear the voice when he... When you know, I know, okay, I know we make the joke about Spider-Man and all of that shit, okay? But given the kind of dark era we're going with Deku, I was kind of getting, you want forgiveness? Get religion. When he approached Chisaki, so yeah. That was absolutely, yeah. I'm not gonna lie though, I thought she was gonna, like, die. And, you know, that would have been an absolute heartbreak for Deku in order to, you know, his mindset is so driven to saving others and understanding why they've chosen the path they've chosen. And yeah, I mean, as if this season couldn't get any more depressing enough with how OP Shigaraki is, and obviously with Deku's current situation. You know, there was a large part of me that was thinking Nagant's gonna die, especially since she went into good detail about her backstory. And yeah. Yeah. I kind of want to see Deku absolutely destroy All for One. I mean, obviously there would still be the process of Shigaraki, but I just kind of want him to destroy All for One physically. Yeah, I think that would just be the most, that would just be incredible. Oi. I mean, this was absolutely insane, this episode. These past 3 episodes have been insane. Especially with the last part of the second episode we enjoyed, with Nagant being introduced, and obviously, yeah, we had the whole situation of Deku just being able to strategize, being able to utilize different amount of quirks once again. Yeah. And I did feel like there was a little bit of a moment there when Deku obviously you had Nagant not obviously aiming for Overhaul. It was a trick for Deku, but I felt like that was a bit of a contrast to the whole Mirio Eri situation as well. So, and I think it works really, really well in terms of, like, you know, how vulnerable Overhaul is at this moment. So, but we can see why Nagant really wanted Chisaki. So, yeah. Yeah. I really, really the way that All Might though as well stood up to those people at the beginning. I mean, even if he is not able, even if he's not going to be bulking up anytime soon, of course, given his current situation. I mean, it was just really, really great. Like he still got it in some semblance. Like even if he is not, even if the villains and I guess the world seem as scrawny. Yeah, I mean, he still has it. He's still able to really throw that intimidation to those who dare try to step up against him. So, and it's all because he said he will do anything to make sure that Deku is safe. Like, as long, even if it kills him, he is not going to let these villains, thrive. So, oh, that was great though, this episode. Yeah. It was just really, really amazing. Like from Deku's strategy, from Nagant. Even like I loved the whole grey culture, the grey, because that's it when it comes to heroes. Not everything is black and white. I mean, it's the same with anything, really. I mean, there's always a grey side to things. So, and we kind of explored that with Nagant and her story. I really, really felt like there was a really, really dark side to things, especially with the fact that you've got the pro-hero industry basically sending these people to just assassinate people to just keep people smiling, which is a really, really, yeah. I mean, obviously, we know that there are layers to being a hero, especially when it comes to, what Deku is doing. And it's a really, really good contrast, I feel like. I don't know, this might be me stretching, but it's a really, really good contrast to what is going on in terms of the previous users recommending that Deku kills Shigaraki. Now, obviously, Shigaraki is a lot more of a powerful threat than a lot of the characters that Nagant faced, like way, way, way more. It's day and night, of course, but it's all the essence of being a hero. Like Deku, is not wanting to use One for All to deal with All for One in a murderous way, but in a way to try and empathize, to try and understand, to try and find a better way in his mind. And as a hero, I guess, in itself, when it comes to dealing with antagonists, dealing with the villain, you want to find a better way. You want to find a way that doesn't have blood on your hands. And that's sadly what Nagant had. You had that moment where she was going to embrace those kids, but her mind just flickered to the blood on her hands because of the ways she's made because of the way she's made a name for herself. She's a hero because the agency, the pro-hero agency has, instructed, hey, look, we'll cover up shit and all of that, but killing these people, yeah. So, it is messed up. And, at a young age, she was just molded into someone who, just got, if anything, abused, really. So, yeah. And I did say when she broke, when the whole breaking everyone out from Tartarus thing came about, there was a bit more of a hesitancy from Nagant than anyone else. And we can kind of see why, given her characterization. She's not bloodthirsty, like muscular or anything like that. So, yeah. And deep down, it was, she's just got that hero inside her still, but yeah. the hero world that, you know, is being is that is trying to be advertised and all of that is just a lie. It's just you know, it's just a dream. So yeah. But I just really thought that this was a really, like, going into Najin's backstory was just really great. So whew. But yeah, this was really great stuff. I really enjoyed these 3 episodes. So yeah. Yeah. It was just really great to go into Najin's hatred for the hero society. It's not like, because that's it though. She's not a hate. She doesn't hate the idea of what the heroes are doing, but there is the idea that it's not all as it's cracked out to be. You've got all of these young, inspiring people who dream of being a hero, and there is that sad, dirty truth, isn't there? There is that, like, it's kind of like when it comes to wanting to partake in an entertainment industry, TV industry, even sports industry, I guess you could say, like wrestling, for example. You got these aspirations as a kid. Oh, I want to be an actor. And yet there are, in some areas, a very sinister layer that some people sadly get entwined into, and that's what Najin had. So, and they are just sugarcoating all of these heinous acts, like the agency is covering up certain, you know, deaths and all of that, and, you know, painting it off as if it's a as if it's a positive words. So yeah. And instead, all of those who enabled this, fuck you, basically, in her eyes. Yeah. So, but I guess when it came to that commissioner, that was the person that was, you know, because I don't know, we didn't see her, like, kill anyone else and all of that, but he's going to be painted as, you know, someone who is a cog, I guess, in this machine for heroes and all of that. So, in the news, Najin would be thrown under the bus for doing something that, for taking it out on that commissioner, because of the fact that he made Najin, he dirtied her hands. So, yeah. But yeah, it was just very interesting going into, like, the third user's quirk as well, now that that's been unlocked. So now we've only got this, we've only got one more left to go, really, haven't we? Which I'm assuming once we have season 6, considering we're on the final arc of My Hero Academia's entirety, I'm assuming we're just going to wrap that up by the end of the season, potentially. So yeah, but there was a bit of a speed essence to the third quirk, so I really like that, of course. But yeah, it was just really great stuff this episode. Like I said, when it comes to Najin's backstory, it was just really, you know, it was really sad to delve into, as well as Hawks as well, like how he, like, obviously he was the replacement. So, and there is, of course, the difference between Najin and Hawks in regards to, you know, they operated really within the same parameters, and Hawks has a bit of a positive outlook, really. So, yeah. But it was just really, yeah. It was just really great stuff to see what happened between Argent and Deku. That fight was great. Like I said, Deku strategizing, especially with the utilization of his quirks, was just great stuff. Especially when it threw Argent off. So, but yeah, it was just really, really great overall, like, especially learning a bit more about Nargent herself, and All For One just, yeah, he was just being absolutely, like, he was just insane with the fact that he, well, nearly killed Nargent, because I don't think she's actually dead. So yeah, although when she was falling, that's another thing that was pushing me to believe that we're going to have another grim outlook when it comes to Deku trying to save someone for this season. I believed we were going to have a Gwen Stacy moment. If you know, you know, of course. Oh, that would have been fun. Not traumatic whatsoever. So yeah, but yeah, really, really great bunch of episodes. So yeah, we've only got 4 episodes left to go now for this season, which I'm pretty excited to see how we're going to conclude things. And then we're jumping on to season 7, aka the season where I'm in sync with everyone else. So happy days. But yeah, awesome stuff. So I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check out my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care. And I will see you guys next time. Toodles!